My beloved child, there has not been a single moment I have taken my eyes off you. Not even for a heartbeat. I have seen your struggles, the quiet battles you fought when no one else was watching. I know the burdens you carry, the questions you dare not speak aloud, and the tears you've cried in the silence of the night. And yet, I whisper this truth to your soul today: you are not forgotten. Even when you wondered, where is God? I was there. I still am. Right beside you. My love is not conditional on your performance, your perfection, or your ability to hold it all together. It is based on who I am, unchanging, faithful, overflowing with mercy. When others let go, I hold tighter. When your strength fails, mine remains. Child, let your heart rest in me. Let every doubt and fear melt in the warmth of my embrace. Come just as you are, not with polished prayers or perfect words, but with your weariness, your questions, your longing. I am not asking you to climb to me. I have come to you. Yes, I know the heaviness that sometimes clouds your joy. But today, I speak peace over your storm. I speak life into your soul. You were never meant to carry this life alone. I am your refuge, your healer, your guide, and your friend. Imagine resting against my heart, hearing it beat for you. Let this be your safe place. In me, your soul can finally breathe. I'm not done with your story. Not even close. What feels like a delay is not a denial. I'm still writing, still weaving purpose into every chapter, even the ones that feel painful. Especially those. And in case no one has told you lately, here it is: you are deeply loved. You are fully known. You are still in my plan. This moment. It's not an accident. These words are not random. I orchestrated this reminder because I knew your heart needed to hear from mine. So breathe, my child. Rest. You are safe in me. Always. Take a breath, dear one. Let go of the need to be strong every second of every day. You've carried so much, quietly, faithfully, without complaint. But I never intended for you to carry it alone. I have watched you press forward when your heart was tired. I've seen you smile while tears welled behind your eyes. I've listened to your prayers, the ones too painful to speak aloud, and I have counted every tear that has fallen in the dark. Each one matters to me. Now, let me carry you. You were never meant to walk this journey in your own strength. That pressure, that weight, it's not yours to bear. Lay it down, child. I am here to lift what's too heavy for your hands and too deep for your heart. This is not weakness, it's surrender. And in surrender, there is healing. Come closer. Not just in your struggles, but in your everyday life. In your ordinary moments. Invite me into your daily rhythm. Into your joys, your disappointments, your routines. I long to be a part of it all, not just your rescuer in storms, but your companion in the stillness. You've tried for so long to hold everything together, to be the answer for everyone else while neglecting your own soul. But I see you. And I'm not disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm not waiting for you to do better. I'm simply calling you closer. Let my love quiet the noise. Let it dismantle every wall shame has built. Let it replace the lies you've believed about your worth, your future, your failures. I don't define you by what you've done or what you lack. I define you by what I've declared, chosen, redeemed, loved beyond measure. Yes, I know about the broken promises, the painful betrayals, the silent wounds that linger. But they do not disqualify you from hope. They do not disqualify you from me. I specialize in redemption. In making beauty from ashes, and rivers in the dry places. You are not invisible. You are not beyond restoration. In fact, you're exactly where miracles begin, in the space between exhaustion and expectation. And if you're wondering whether it's too late, hear this: it's not too late for you. You were created for more than survival. You were made for joy, for peace, for the kind of life that breathes purpose into every step. So, release what you were never meant to carry. Open your hands, and I will fill them with peace that surpasses understanding, with strength that rises like morning light, and with love that heals every hidden ache. This is your turning point, not the end of your journey, but the beginning of deeper connection. You're no longer walking alone. I'm right here. Still holding you. Still believing in you. Now that you've laid down what once felt unbearable, I want you to look forward, not with fear, but with quiet confidence. You may not see the full road ahead, but I do. I've walked it already. I've marked the places where you'll rise, and I've stood in the shadows you'll one day pass through. Nothing surprises me. Not the delays, not the detours, not even your doubts. While you've been waiting for answers, I've been preparing the way. Where there once seemed to be no path, I've been clearing the ground. Where the walls looked too high, I've already begun to tear them down. Child, let this truth settle into your spirit, you are not wandering aimlessly. Every step you take in faith, I honor. Every moment you choose to trust instead of fear, I'm planting seeds beneath the surface, seeds of breakthrough, of healing, of transformation. And though you may not yet see the harvest, it is coming. Quietly. Surely. Don't let what feels like silence make you question my presence. My greatest work often unfolds behind the veil of the unseen. And sometimes, your growth doesn't come in lightning bolts, but in the gentle persistence of hope that refuses to fade. So don't rush this season. Don't despise the stillness. In it, I am strengthening your roots so that when the winds come, and they will, you will stand firm. You will not be moved. Lift your eyes now. Look past the limitations. Fix your gaze on the promise. You've asked me to lead you, and I am. But remember, my pace is purposeful. My timing is flawless. I don't simply want to bring you through the storm. I want to make you stronger because of it. Trust me not just with the outcome, but with the process. The slow days. The quiet ones. The times when you feel like little is changing, those are the days when deep work is happening within you. And I promise, nothing is wasted. When you're tempted to compare your journey to others, pause. Their path is not yours. What I've prepared for you is uniquely designed, crafted with care and intention. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're simply being shaped for what's next. You don't need to force the door open. I open doors no one can shut, and I close those not meant for you, because I love you that much. Let peace guard your heart. Let joy begin to return. You're not just waiting, you're walking. And I'm walking with you. Keep moving forward, child. There is light up ahead, and I'm already there, waiting with open arms, with every good thing I've promised. As you walk forward, let every step be taken with assurance, not in yourself alone, but in the one who called you. My hand is not just upon your life, it's within it, shaping every detail. You are not random. You are not an accident. You are the outcome of divine intention. I designed you with care, long before you ever took your first breath. Within your heart, I've planted dreams that are sacred, visions that are not wishful thinking, but reflections of a greater calling. Even when you've doubted them, I haven't. Even when others questioned your worth, I never did. You were born with purpose. I've seen how the world tries to bury that truth under layers of disappointment, rejection, and insecurity. But I am lifting those weights now, one by one, until you begin to see yourself as I always have, chosen, radiant, strong in me. Don't be afraid of your calling. Don't minimize your voice. I've placed gifts inside you that the world needs, and it's not pride to walk in them, it's obedience. You carry light. You reflect hope. Your story, with all its broken pieces and hard chapters, is part of something beautiful I'm revealing. Let go of the lie that says you must be perfect before I can use you. I don't wait for perfection, I work through surrender. Your flaws don't disqualify you, they're part of the redemption I love to display. I use the unexpected. I choose the willing. So stop hiding. Stop shrinking from the dreams that stir inside your soul. Stop rehearsing your past like it defines your worth. You are not what you've lost. You are not who hurt you. You are not your failures or your fears. You are who I say you are. And I say you are radiant with purpose. The enemy wants you distracted, fixated on what didn't work out, caught up in what others are doing. But I want your focus. I want your trust. Not because I need control, but because I want to lead you into something far better than you could imagine on your own. This season is not a punishment, it's preparation. I am refining your courage, shaping your discernment, and awakening your spirit to rise above what once held you down. The things you've endured are not in vain, they are tools in my hands to build something lasting. Don't look to the left or the right. Don't wait for everyone else to approve or understand. Just follow me. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for your heart. Your whole heart. You are marked by destiny. You were created to walk in the light, to carry grace, and to lead with humility. There's territory waiting, people to bless, wounds to heal, truth to speak. And all of it begins with simply saying yes to me. So, child, say yes. Even if you whisper it through uncertainty, say yes. Your story is not on pause. It's unfolding exactly as I've planned. Now that you've remembered who you are, I want you to stand tall, not in pride, but in holy confidence. Not because you have all the answers, but because you belong to the one who does. You are not entering this season unarmed. You are clothed in grace, armed with truth, and surrounded by my presence. Yes, there are battles ahead. There will be moments when your faith is tested, when resistance rises and fear tries to whisper again. But hear me clearly, you are not alone in the fight. I go before you as a shield. I walk beside you as a friend. I remain behind you as your defender. And within you, my spirit lives and breathes, empowering you with wisdom, discernment, and resilience that no enemy can strip away. Do not be intimidated by what seems overwhelming. You are not the same person who once trembled at the storm. You've grown. You've endured. You've been refined. And now you rise, not as a victim of the past, but as a vessel of victory. When discouragement knocks at your door, answer it with faith. When lies creep in, silence them with my promises. You are not fragile, you are fortified. Even in your weakness, my strength is being perfected. Let that assurance fill the deepest parts of you. And no, you won't always feel strong. That's okay. Your victory doesn't depend on your feelings, it's anchored in who I am. I don't change. I don't waver. I don't forget what I've spoken over your life. Even when it looks like nothing is shifting. I'm still moving. Even when the ground beneath you feels shaky. I remain unshaken. I am your solid place, your secure foundation, your steady hand. So keep walking, child. Even if your steps feel slow. Even if all you can do is whisper my name. That whisper is enough. Faith doesn't always roar, it sometimes shows up in simple obedience, in quiet endurance, in choosing not to give up. Lift your head, for I have clothed you in honor. You are more than what the world sees. You are a warrior, gentle, but fierce, humble, yet bold. You carry light into dark places. You break generational chains by your prayers. You shift atmospheres by simply being present, because I am with you. Let your confidence come not from your circumstances, but from my unchanging love. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You only need to stay rooted in me. Everything you need for the journey ahead has already been provided, peace for the chaos, courage for the fear, clarity for the confusion. The road won't always be smooth, but your steps will be sure. Why? Because I guide you. Because my voice is still speaking. Because I've declared that you will overcome. so breathe deep. The winds may blow, but they won't break you. The waves may rise, but they won't sink you. I have spoken victory over your life, and my word never returns empty. This, beloved, is your moment to walk forward in quiet power. Not by might. Not by force. But by my Spirit. And I will carry you all the way through. Now that you've stepped forward, strengthened by my Spirit and steady in your purpose, I want you to live each day fully aware of what I've placed within you. Not just on the mountaintops, but in the ordinary. Not only in moments of clarity, but even when things feel quiet. Because the truth is, what I've begun in you is far from finished. This journey you're on, it's not about striving to earn my love. It's about learning to walk freely in it. You no longer need to chase approval, perform for acceptance, or prove your worth. You are already mine. And in that belonging, there is freedom, real, deep, lasting freedom. You don't need to rush the process. Rest is not wasted time. It's where I refresh your soul and remind you that you are held, not just useful. I'm not in a hurry, and I don't need you to run ahead. Each step has meaning. Each breath is sacred. When you slow down and spend time with me, even in stillness, you'll realize the answers you've searched for were already planted within. Let joy return to your days. Not the fleeting kind that depends on circumstances, but the joy rooted in knowing you're fully seen and deeply loved. Joy that's unshaken by delay, untouched by the opinions of others. Joy that flows from trust, because you believe I am working, even when you don't yet see the outcome. I haven't forgotten what you prayed for. What seems paused to you has only been protected, held back until the timing is just right. What I give in abundance. And I never bless halfway. When I open the doors, you'll know it was me. When the breakthrough comes, it will carry the fragrance of my faithfulness. Stay close. Let my word be your anchor and your song. Let prayer become your sanctuary. I don't require elaborate words, just honest moments. Speak from the heart, I listen. Pause in the silence, I respond. When you draw near, I meet you there every time. There will still be days when questions arise, when trials press in, and when the path seems unfamiliar. But don't let those moments discourage you. They are not interruptions, they are invitations. Come back to me again and again, and you'll find grace waiting every time. This is not just a message for today. It's a rhythm I want to establish in your life, one of trust, intimacy, and divine exchange. Give me your weariness, and I'll give you strength. Offer your worries, and I'll replace them with peace. Hand me your plans, and I'll shape them into something far greater. You were never meant to wander aimlessly. You were meant to walk with me, to rise in purpose, to dwell in the peace I provide. The world may pull you in 1,000 directions, but my voice is steady. I'll always call you home. So look ahead now, not with fear, but with anticipation. Lift your heart. Straighten your shoulders. The pages turning in your story are laced with my promises. And the best ones? They've yet to be revealed. What lies ahead is not just a finish line, it's a beginning. A new way of living, where each moment becomes sacred. Where miracles become daily realities. Where love becomes your language, and trust your constant companion. This is your time. You're not waiting for something greater, you're walking in it now. And I'm with you, every step of the way.